or someone disagrees, you'll shout and let fly, then you'll bitch and lie, because you act this way. I have 5 words to say. Are you so thin-skinned, yeah? Are you so thin-skinned, yeah? Are you so thin-skinned, yeah? When you cry the blues, say it's all fake news, playing on people's dreams, or you're real. That's why you try to move a selfish babe. So thin-skinned, yeah. 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 Good afternoon, my friends. Oh, let's just pull that right. Oh, good afternoon, my friends. Jesus Christ, it is absolutely roasting, and it's not much crack up here, I'll tell you that for nothing now. If you can hear a couple of fans behind, I'm having to put it right behind the laptop to give it any chance of not conking out on me, because it had a little mess about with it, and it was doing its real fantastic Norman Collier impression. So this, I did my absolute level best to get some fans behind it to try and keep it cool. So we will see how we go. But all I will say is it is absolutely sweltering up here. Now, where I usually do most of my recordings, I usually do it downstairs in my own room, but I don't really trust the internet in there. It's not the best. It does have a tendency to conk out. So let's just say so this is the reason why I do my live streams up here, because it's just much much better connection up here. And usually before I start, I usually restart the internet just to make doubly sure. But anyway, less of my rabbiting. How the devil are you, my friends? Hopefully the fan isn't too much of an irritation on the mic, but there's nothing I can do about that. It is absolutely roasting. We are cooking, aren't we? Oh, but not to do with global warming. Anyway, got me liquid refreshments. Later on I'll be having a nice cold pint of Peretti. I'm looking forward to that. So quick glug of this, and then I'll have a little chat with you guys in the chat. Oh, nicely chilled Ribena with ice in it as well. Come prepared. But anyway, let's have a little quick chat with you guys in the chat. Who's that bell tap at the top? Hello, Friday Frolickers, and whoever. I hope everyone is surviving this scorch your Reddit web. Who's that bell tap there? Who's that idiot? But anyway, hello, Billy Kershaw. How are you, my friend? Hope you're very, very well. Hello, Carlos. Yes, Scorcho, the Welsh for bring back the rain. I tell you what, we did have a thunderstorm this morning, and I thought, oh, and when we were downstairs, it just broke the air. It was lovely. But then within an hour later, it stopped, and clear skies, and you go, absolutely suffering. Hello, SG. Hello, everyone. Looking forward to today's frolic, because literally cannot do anything other than sit listlessly in front of my laptop. Brain has gone to mush, and I know what you mean. I can totally and utterly relate. Just turn that down a little bit. There we go. And so totally. Hello, one of my fantastic moderators. Hello, LMNOP. Hope you're very, very, or should I say, LMNOP. Give a massive thumbs up for my moderators, Viper, Scott Alistair, and Mad Monk, and mustn't forget Jow. Also, if you're not following Jow on his channel, please do. As he does all things from a Portuguese perspective, and highly more intelligent than I'll ever be. But hello, Sarah Davis. How are you, my friend? Hello, Counter Kev, and hello, Lost Missionary. And it's that hot in here. I've even got the door open just to get some circulation in here, because it's absolutely roasting. I usually have the door locked so any outside noise don't interfere, but anyway, let's pop it. Yes, hello. Yes, God's lasses. I'll always say, walked in, face of thunder, not happy. She was not in a happy mood. She basically said, this weather can go suck on a big fat one for all I care. I hate this. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the nice warm weather, but this is just intense, and it's just absolutely cooking at you. Say hello, Lost Missionary. Hello, Tommy Lee Cadden. How are you? Sup, home boys and home girls. Yes, exactly. And hello, Hamish BT. It's thundering and raining here in Edinburgh. Still very humid though. Yeah, I have to say it was. I remember waking up about, I think it was just nearly 8 o'clock this morning, and you know when you wake up, you just look at it. Is it me? Is it raining? So I looked out. Yeah, we're absolutely teeming it down, thundering, and I thought, oh, just what we needed. Didn't take long for it to pass over, and then clear skies, and then it was just back to normal. I thought, oh good God, can we have a break? Doggy's line splattered on the kitchen tiles, and I might join him. Yes, I knew somebody who lives in a hot country, and they said the summer was that intense. All they used to do was just lay on the cold tiles. And I was, oh, it was just... So, yes. Hello, Dr. Path. How are you? Happy hot Friday, everyone. Oh, you're not wrong. It's absolutely intense, isn't it? It is just really, really intense. Oh, but... And I think... Oh, good evening. I know what happened. It just jumped to me when I was just popping by. Cheers for that, Alistair. Give a massive thumbs up for my other moderator, Jow. And cheers for that, LMNOP. It threw me off there because, like, it just got down to the end. And then decided to absolutely throw me off with a load more of, back to normal. Hello, Hootsman. Great name. How are you? Hope you're very, very well. Hello, Archesmanoff. No rain in Glasgow. Now, you do know that Nick Abbott will not believe you tonight. He'll be looking through the rest of the country's weather, then be looking at Glasgow's weather as well, because as far as he's concerned, Glasgow has its own weather. You know, he says raining on Monday, raining on Tuesday, raining on Wednesday, Thursday, raining on Friday, and raining for the rest of your life. But hello, Indy Duckmel. You're in for a treat tonight. You're in for a treat. Hope you're well. Good to see you. And we do have some ducks. And yes. Hello, Steve Binning. Good evening. And hello, Tone. Good to see you. Oh yes, we're all very well. We're just at the moment just cooking. And hello to the one and only Graham Price. Power to the people, please. If you've not subscribed to this gentleman's channel, please do. Power to the people, and always speaks a load of sense. And good to see you, my friend. Good evening, frolickers. And hello, Saz. I will be lurking and twitching my ears unless they are stuck down with the heat. Yes. Yes, SG, I love Nick Abbott as well. He could just read the phone book for 3 hours and you'll be absolutely just you'll be just totally engrossed. He's brilliant. I'll be looking at his piss taking of our Donald, especially when it comes to his nonsense about the pool. Some swearing news. I think I might have some for you. I will see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Oops. I will, what I will do is I will copy, oops. I will copy that. I'll see if I can bring it up for later on. Just need to right, give me a quick minute. Right, I have an air fan under my desk pointed straight at me. Yes, no worse than sweaty clemmies. Oh, it's awful, isn't it? We should all put our box cutters away. Yes, I've got a video I'm in the middle of editing about the pool, but it's so hard to concentrate in this. I know what you mean. Strangely enough, I've got a video out on for 6 o'clock. Oh, I thought it was a belter. It's a GB News special, and it's about a certain guest who basically brings receipts to basically say how shit Brexit is, and he is absolutely brilliant. That's out for 6 o'clock. No worries, Alistair, no worries. Hello there, London Cheesehead. Good evening, my friend. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Well, anyway, I'm a bit of a throwback on ice lollies. Used to love a cider. Oh yes, exactly. London Cheesehead. It is. I did listen to James O'Brien earlier, and they were talking about surely they've got to take the conversation about climate change seriously now, and they're basically saying this is a battle they think they'll lose. And if I'm honest, I'm not sure that they will, because people rung in basically saying I don't think they will. I think it'll just be they'll just carry on regardless. Ooh, reminds me, I got mojito lollies. Get one for me, Indie Dog. But anyway, let's crack on with the show. As I say, you know what we're all about. Well, we'll try and do as best for as long as we can while hopefully my laptop, you know, as long as hello Reagan Elite, another one. Please go and like and subscribe to Reagan Elite's channel. He does some brilliant stuff, and I'm looking forward to Roundtable next week. That should be interesting. But you all know what this show is about. We just have a bit of a light-hearted look of what's been happening over the week, and if we can have a couple of bellyfuls of laughs, then that's even better. Yes, I thought your video about burning was very good. Yeah, it's going to be interesting over the next few weeks. I think there are pluses and minuses with him, but the one minus is any different to Keir Starmer policy wise. Not sure he is really. Cheers for that, Alistair and LMNOP. Cheers for that. LMNOP. I have a little bit of a funny news headline that is right up that alley for later on. But anyway, let's crack on. Let's just say that we have a bit of a weather warning as we now go to the weather, where we'll find out what's the weather going to be like for the rest of the day.
Hello, clásicos de paratos meteorologi a Valley Portos. Scorchio. Mini cunhatera interior. Scorchio. Mini cunhatera exterior. Scorchio. Monte Blanco. Scorchio. Costa. Scorchio. Meteorologicus mañana. Oh!
Scorchio!
Scorchio.
Brrr. Yes, so all I will say is when it comes to the weather, make sure you, yes, yes, Scorchio. And I look forward to next week. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. A good Scottish word. So yes, it's absolutely baking. So yes, all I'll say is if you could say no people are vulnerable, you know, just checking on them, you know, because all I will say is God rest his soul. I'm not sure how my dad would have coped in this weather. As in a vulnerable state there he was. I think he'd have been half dying, because even exactly. A counter Kev. Yeah, Carol Ahern. Yes, rest in peace. Yes, yes. I always loved her, that character she played when they were on train with I've forgotten the name of her husband. I see. And I was saying this, and what did I say? You said they were a complete twat. Oh, I did not. But back seems I lied. No, me eating lollies. There's strawberry daiquiri. I remember when we went to Tenerife, and we were outside this bar, and my wife said, "Shall we just? I will try one of these cocktails. We'll have a strawberry daiquiri." One turned into 2, then into 3, then into 4, and then we just after that was can't remember much except just basically trying to hold each other up, having a proper good giggle. And just giggling like absolute complete lunatics. Hello, Dave McGuinness, how are you? Please go like and subscribe to the Two Davies channel if you haven't already, because they do some excellent late live streams, and also, if you're lucky, you'll get an absolute fantastic rant from the professor himself, Dave McGuinness. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're coping in this hot weather. It's still 25 degrees in Runcorn, but it's rained in the night and there is a breeze. So it's much nicer today. Oh, it's absolutely baking. I bet it's hitting the 30s. Carolyn Peter Hook sat down next to me at a rock gig. Wow, now that is a claim to fame. Cheers for that, Alistair. Links in the description box for the Two Davies. Cheers for that. But anyway, here's a lovely little clip of a. Oops, I better get myself all organised. Right. Here's this one just for you, Indy Duck Bell. Saw this, and I knew this would be right up your alley, as you love your ducks, and it nicely mixes with my daughter's favourite furry animals. Yes, it's Donald Duck with a 2-year-old Labrador on her birthday. Oh, and that's sweet. Oh, duckies, yeah.
She can stay here for the rest of the night. You guys explore.
Oh, look. Doesn't that dog look happy? Oh, 32 in Leeds doing my pit-up. Oh, well, good. Yeah, yes, it's here in Bradford. It's absolutely horrendous. But look at that grin of it. Looks like all the birthdays have come at once, and she looks well happy.
Do you love Donald? Do you love Donald? Oh, she's 2. It was just her birthday. It was just her birthday.
Yes, that was for you, Indy Duck Bell. Biggest fluffy as he's seen, and it gives pet. And yes, exactly. Labrador is like, nah, I'm not leaving. You can't leave. Yes, exactly. I love the little grin. It kind of reminded me of that video and so where that UPS guy pulls up, in his van, and out pops the Labrador, ready to greet, most conclusive proofs. Never have a Labrador for a guard dog. It's like when he's there taking picture of the parcel, the Labrador, so it's like with that silly grin on the face. Eat your dinner, don't sleep with it. Yes. Hello, Yama Ref. How are you? I've referred a football match live on. Oh, God. Well, that just popped off and then popped on and popped off. Then, like, yes, Disney rule too. They cannot go until you do. Yes, like, I once saw Angelina Jolie on the has anybody seen that post by that racist Rupert? You know, he just put, I think it was something on Facebook, you know, just a load of numbers, you know, that's based, and he basically posted it and said, just to prove that that this has all gone to charity. And the comments underneath was absolutely hilarious. The people, you know, posting pictures of you know, some old dodgy goalposts, saying just to prove that I've scored a hat trick in the World Cup for England and stuff like that. Somebody posted a picture of the moon saying, just for proof, I've just been on a rocket ship to the moon. Never have a whip at a guard dog either. Either one is a massive cat. Everyone is a massive cat. So, I've got a couple of. I met Timmy Mallet at the local National Trust garden outside the ladies' toilet. Hello, Wreckhead. How are you? Oh dear, that doesn't sound a bit creepy much. What's he doing? You know, hiding behind hiding outside the toilets. But anyway, speaking of World Cups, let's just say Scotland have won a lot of friends over a. Who's been buying my lollies there on back there? Have somebody been pinching your lollies in Duckwell? But speaking of the World Cup, and Scotland have, let's just say they've won over a lot of friends, and nobody marks like, and basically the thing they've been doing over there, apart from, you know, drinking Boston Dry, is you know, placing cones on statues' head. Well, it's become a bit of it's become a bit of a trend. So, to a point where they've got a new fan. I said, you're nothing without that mallet. Yeah, you're not wrong. So even they've got a dog who's become a bit of a friend. He's become a bit of a friend of the Scottish team, and is following them to a point where this little cute dog is wearing a cone. And all I would say is, Scotland fans doing us proud over there.
But we caught John McCain and Rob Boyd on the wing. No Scotland, no party. See us Tottenham army. And even if we don't win, we will win. We'll boogie on in Boston.
Oh, that cute.
What's her name or his name?
Toby. Your dog is going to be seen as the...
Name's Toby.
Scotland, no party. No Scotland, no party.
You're absolutely rocking it over there. I've seen so many videos, you know, of Americans, you know. Seen so many Americans, you know, absolutely making reaction videos to, you know, Scottish fans. They said, we don't want them to go home. Can they stay? Yeah, I've also met Rolf Harris. I was too old for him at the time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Cute hat. Yes, cute cone hat. Well, as I say, it gets even better. You've now got them basically. This is the most patriotic dog I've ever seen, because when his national anthem pops on, look how stoic he is. Aww. Good evening, my left eye UK. How are you, my friend? Hope you're very, very well. Good, nice of you to join us. Hope you're very, very well. Yes, and the National on the World Cup, yes. Was another guest when I saw Paul O'Grady filming his show once. He was very entertaining, to be fair. I met the guy who played Pete Beale in EastEnders. I said, "You're kidding," and running the market stall into the ground, and Phil flushed his head down the pock. I've seen reels of Donald Trump's star. Trump's star keeps getting decorated to only be cleaned, to only be vandalised again. Oh dear, how sad. Never mind. The duck leading the Tartan army was best, but blew my cover. Hasn't told anybody I was over. You mean this duck? Do you mean this duck? Do you mean this duck, Indy? Was this you? Is this you? Is this you? Up there for thinking, down there for dancing, Indy Duckmel. Look at that duck, walking with patriotic pride. There you go. Oops. There you go, Indy Duckmel. Was that you? Yes. Yes. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Knew exactly as soon as I saw that. I thought, is that the reason why Indy Duckmel wasn't on the show last week? Because she was over in Boston, you know, leading the Tartan army. Do well, thanks. Hope all's good with you too. Well, you know, doing all right, but it's been absolutely horrendous today. Like, as I say, if you're hearing a fan in my mic, I've got plenty of fans behind my laptop just to try and keep it cool, you know. I had a little bit of a trial run, you know, but now or before, and it was just basically, it was stopping and starting, and it was absolutely, you know, that, I'm not sure how this is going to last, so I basically was right. Was a duck from Canada. And they have got some family I've never met in Boston. Yes. I met Chris Barrett, Arnold Rimmer, Red Dwarf. I hid in the corner behind him saying, "Useless Rimmer." He is Smeged. Yes, Smeged. Yes. So yes, all the animals have been getting right into the you could say the let's just say the World Cup. To be fair, I've not watched any of it. I've just not really. Hello, Callaghan. How are you, my friend? Hope you're well. I've just not really had much interest in it because you know, because when it comes to the England football team, they're either you know. One game they're absolutely brilliant. We're going to win the World Cup. Then the next game we'll play Ghana. Oh, that's it. We're going home next game. We're gonna. You just think, give it a rest. Just enjoy the World Cup. Oops. Sorry for the bit of mic dancing there. But yes, that was Indy Duckmel leading the Tartan army to Brazil. And let's just say, when it comes to the hydration drinks, clearly Scotland have got the hydration drinks down to a T. As we have a Friday Frolic exclusive of how the Scottish team do their hydration drinks.
And it's a hydration break.
Yeah, that's their hydration drink. No doubt they'll win it.
Those Scots are thirsty. Cheers.
Yes, that's Scotland when they do the hydration drink. See, the thing is, and I know my good friend Dave McGuinness. He'll be looking at that in disgust, saying, "What? No McEwans? Disgusting." Yes, I thought when I met Paul O'Grady, he was way taller than I expected. The real half-time arms, exactly regularly, yes. Triple vodka and iron brew, please, pal. Yes. Oh, yeah. So that was their hydration drink when they played Brazil. It's my dear friend. Hello, Mad Monk. Oh, very sorry I'm late, but had to go and get some cold refreshments. Hello, my good friend. Please give a fantastic thumbs up to another one of my fantastic moderators. Can't do this show without them. Hope you're well. So, yeah, I am back. My carers and the district nurse have just paid me a visit. Hope everything's all well, my friend. Hope nothing too serious. But yes, that was how Scotland in the World Cup are doing their hydration drink. And speaking of, let's just say the absolute horrendous weather over here in. What's the weather like in Ireland? Well, we will find out from our good friend Garen, as he will explain how. He will explain how the weather's going in Ireland.
Yellow alert. There's a yellow alert in Ireland for the heat wave. It's starting tomorrow and it could get up as far as 30 degrees Celsius. And no, I'm not going to convert that into Fahrenheit because Fahrenheit is fucking stupid. Use the same temperature as everyone else and stop looking for attention. And I don't want to hear it. Oh, that's not very hot. I live in the middle of a desert in Arizona. Fuck you. You live in a desert. You don't make good choices. I don't value your opinion. And the heat is completely...
That's good sound advice, yes. If you're living in a hot country, yes, yes, no excuses.
Completely different in Ireland. It's a hotter heat and it lacks empathy. I've written a small play so you can see how bad it really is when it gets this hot in Ireland. Oh, I'm just going to go for a little sleep on a summer's evening. Wake up, you cunt. Who are you? I'm the humidity, you fucker. No, I have no defence against you because I don't have an air conditioner and I'm not going to fucking pay for one because they're really expensive and you only need it about 6 days out of the year. It's a fucking joke. So,
well, he's got a point there, doesn't he? You only need it 6 days of the year.
Sorry, that was just a bit of context. Just as I planned. Now you're going to spend the whole night being a little bit too moist, particularly between the arse cheeks. However, will I sleep under such treacherous conditions? Well, I don't think you'll be sleeping very much for the next few nights, actually. Even if you kick off your blanket and open the window a little bit, it'll make fuck all difference. And if you put a fan on, one part of your body will get cold and the rest will still be too warm, and you might wake up with a cough. So you've basically fallen into my trap, is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that's helped you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm doing everything I can. I've got my sun cream on and I've had a cone, and I might have a second cone. Follow me, I'm delicious.
Yes, follow him. He's delicious. We had Mad Dog 2020. Jesus Christ, Mad Dog 2020. Oh dear, that takes me back. Yeah, exactly, John Callaghan. So close to 40 subs, 40k subs. Jesus Christ. I remember when I first started this channel, it was just a bit of a piss take and a joke to learn how to, do editing on videos. And I don't think it would never get as far as this, but you know, things work in strange ways, and here we are, nearly 40,000 subs. Well proud of that. A sleep party, so true. I slept in the living room for 3 nights because of this awful humidity. The only thing is, we were sat there thinking, at least Dawes got the right idea. And I says, yeah, but the only trouble is, it's going to be a bit of a fight for all of us to try and sleep, all 5 of us to keep on one settee. And I said, there's no way I'm keeping on the floor, because with my condition, I will never ever get back up. You're not wrong, Tommy Lee Cadden. That Mad Dog 2020 was lethal. Jesus Christ, it was one of them drinks where it's just crept up on you, didn't it? My God. It proper turned your brain to mush. Yes, exactly. Cheers for that, LMNOP. Yes. Hello, Gordon Behave. Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. I remember having the worst hangover of all time with Thunderbird wine. Because on a night, you know, it's like, you know what you do when you're young, and stupid. Mine's notes change with me. I'm just old and stupid. And I remember me and my friends, my friends just got a couple of 4 packs of beers or whatever, and we're just making friends, just wherever, just round the corner, yeah. And we just thought we were clever getting some beer. I thought we were extra clever, and I thought, oh, I can afford a bottle of Thunderbird's wine. My God, I couldn't walk at the end. I was absolutely shit-faced. I couldn't walk the next day. I felt like death. I spent most of the night head down pot. I was in, and that was my first and only time I ever introduced myself to Thunderbird wine. As I thought, fool me once, more fool you. Fool me twice, more fool me. No. Yes, hangovers are the one I don't miss about drinking now. Teetotal. I tend to enjoy a bit of a relaxing couple of beers Friday and Saturday night to chill out. It's like when I'm doing what I do on this, it can be a bit of a hard slog on the mind, so I just need a bit of a chill out. But I'll have a baby I'll have a baby sham. But yes, but anyway, let's...
Yellow alert. There's a yellow alert in Ireland.
Yes, so he keeps saying, Garen. But I never liked... I remember we had crazy wine like Eldorado. Oh, Jesus Christ. Guarantee will make you vomit. Yeah. But I need to say, we were all hearing the rumours on Monday. I was a raging pisshead for 40 years. Well, yeah. Yes. It's like, I think me and you would have been on the same wavelength in them times. Good God, you know. Well, I work in insurance, so I need a drink. But anyway, during the weekend, the rumour mill was all kicking off that our you could say our leader-in-chief, Keir Starmer, was going to resign, and since a certain person at the by-election had won, and let's just say that this is what I call an entrance. Yep, that's quite the entrance.
Right then, Prime Minister, here we fucking go.
Yes, don't sit on the fence, Andy. Just tell us what you really think. Yes. Spare a thought for our poor Kemi, because I think it'll be interesting to see how she copes with Andy Burnham, because has anybody seen that little video he made when after our spiteful, disgusting Kemi Badenoch, you know, basically, no, there's no sophistication from her, you know. She seems to think, she seems to think that, all I say is regularly, like, thanks for putting me onto this, much appreciated. When she was, you just like, more often than not, when it comes to them sorts of situations, he's a busted flush. And, you know, you just basically go through the motions, you know, pick at what he's failed at, you know. And let's be honest, she had him by the balls every time she said, yeah, Kemi Badenoch, yeah. She had him by the balls every time she said, I'm proud of this, so happy, proud of this and that and the other. And all she had to say was, well, if doing so well, why are you resigning? And just had him by the bollocks. And then she couldn't help herself, like a typical Tory. You know, she's one of these where there's no limit to performative cruelty. You know, if she sees a pleb on the floor, you know, down on the luck, it's stick the boot in and then just do it even more. Hello, Studge Printer, how are you? Kemi Badenoch is the kind of person who insists that she doesn't fart or poo. Yeah, exactly. And what I found interesting was the little joke that she said, you've got a guy with, would it mascara and a black shirt or something? And to be fair to him, he just took it. I thought it wasn't a bad joke, but I thought it was brilliant when he said, it's dark blue. Now, at first I'm thinking, is this what we really want to see here? But I'm starting to think that in the environment that we're in, I think it's a pretty good retort, really, in the environment that we're in. It's not my sort of thing, because I tend to enjoy, you know, I tend to like, you know, when it comes to what you can offer the people, and if that's all we're going to get is her doing clickbaity type clips for Twitter, and him doing his, well, it's dark blue with his mascara. It's not really policy, is it really? Yes, she's Tory lady off season. It's like being Kidderminster's caretaker manager or something. Keep her in place until it matters. Who's there? Yes. See, the thing is, you know, I do remember when Rishi Sunak was the outgoing Prime Minister, and it were all pretty much, you know, nicey, you know, and all pretty friendly, whatever. It was like, at the end of the day, he's the outgoing Prime Minister. You're not gaining anything. No, you're not going to gain anything. He's just a busted flush, and it's the same with and it basically is a case of he's a busted flush, so there's no point. But no, she goes in sticking boot in, and you get the feeling she absolutely you could get the feeling she absolutely loves it. She proper gets off on it, and the performative cruelty. I don't want to go down the route of sexual innuendos, but if it turns out she was into dominatrix, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me, because I get the feeling she won't. She proper gets off on the performative cruelty. Even the total fruit bat Desmond Swain was gracious. Yeah, a lot. And to be honest, I love the way. Ed Davey, you know, that stare at, you know, because, and he were right. You just think, because Excellence, we have 40 watching. Brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's made my day. Because, like, in weather like this, people would want to be outside and what? They don't want to be inside watching some silly old sod of a Yorkshire bloke talking utter drivel. So, 40, I'm well happy with that. So, cheers for coming in, I should say. Did you see the interview with Sky News and Count Binface? It was... Oh, yeah, he's so hilarious. I'm swearing he's a... Yeah, you're not wrong, last minute. Yeah, he is a serious twat. And you're not right, Amish. Yeah, the Tories have always been cruel. Yeah. But I will say, she doesn't hide that she's a nasty piece of work. At the very, very least, you don't get that false... I mean, you get... with Nigel and Boris. Yeah, you're probably right there. See, but I remember hearing, is it 41? Oh, thank you so much, my friends. Really do appreciate it. But I got to watching, is it Professor Tim? I've forgotten his second name now. His name's escaped me. He's, quite intelligent. I get the feeling he's probably more on the wavelength to a conservative than me. But I always like to listen to what he said. I think, well, that's interesting. Never thought about it that way. And he spoke about it, and he said that she doesn't seem to get it. She doesn't seem to, Tim Wilson. That's it. Cheers for that. Yeah, Professor. I always enjoy because. He's quite the wordsmith, isn't he? You know, not like me, you know, from Tupby North. And they were talking about, basically saying that she's, when it comes to the performative cruelty, there's nothing behind it. That either is the problem with Badenoch is that she talks a good debating school game, but throw into real situation where she has to make the call. She wanted in on Iran, and she bereft of almost. Yes, exactly. Yes, I did hear about that, Tommy Lee Cadden. Yeah, he did infiltrate UKIP back in the day. Oh dear. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. To be honest, I've been in certain situations, because when I used to go to a lot of away games with Bradford City, that was when I could do it. You know, my body would allow me. The last game I went to Plymouth away, and the next day I could barely move. But anyway, the guy who ran the coaches. Coaches and all that, and he ran to be a UKIP councillor, and it was always sound with me. He always tried to get into a bit of political debate with me, but more often than not, I just think he was sound with me. He was always sound with me, to a point. I remember when it was not long after the Brexit result, and City fan. He's a right proper Nigel Farage fan, and that'll be interesting if he tries to get in a political debate with me again, and because he just tends to run away. But he sent a post of a guy, I think it was from Barnsley, with flat cap on, whip it down his pants, and Daily Mail in his armpit, and he was talking about the reason why we voted to leave the European Union, the EU, is because too much immigration, and you got all the Daily Express saying, give that man a VC, you know, because you were only one question time. He didn't exactly go across enemy lines and put his life at risk. You know, hard working is Professor Tim. Yeah, just churns out videos out with no sweat. Yeah, he does. Actually, it's just you can tell it's just natural to him. But But anyway, he sent it to me. He said that's the reason why we left the European Union. And me, I just said, well, it's all wasted on me, mate. It says I don't have a problem with immigration. And the amount of, you know, when you get the emojis underneath, the shocked emojis, and the guy who run the away day buses, his brother, he basically put underneath. He basically says, "You're wasting your time with that lefty loner. He's an outright loner." And strangely enough, the guy who sent me the post and the guy who run the who was his brother went in the chat and give him a right telling over. He says, "You leave Darren alone. You leave Darren alone. He's an absolute gentleman." And I thought, oh wow, never saw that one coming. He said just one too many things I thought were totally wrong and out of touch, so I give up on it. That's fair enough, you know. You know, I just generally watch it and think, I wonder if he'll have a different opinion of mine, and sometimes he does, and I think, oh, that's interesting. I didn't really consider it that way. Interesting, but yeah, can't be. I remember that one where he pulls into that reporter, and that was just quality. Are you a journalist? Call yourself a journalist. Don't you know who I am? That was just so funny. But it is going to be very, very interesting how it goes. I clearly don't think he has a plan. And like I say, I did a video for yesterday. It was just something that I just found interesting, especially with when his voting record is, well, not voting, his approval rating has gone from +9 to -11. You know, since he put his name forward for Makerfield, and I just thought that's interesting. And there's certain things he's been rather coy on, and I think what helped him was the fact that the guy from Reform was a bit of an absolute complete clown, wasn't he? I take it you're a Green Party supporter, Wreckhead? Yes. Well, yeah, he's quite the leftist, and he knows how to play the game, doesn't he? Zach Polanski. He knows how to play the social media game. 5 million for Nigel's security. Who is he trying to hire? The 80? Yeah, exactly. But anyway, less of my rabbiting on. But as I said, now I have to say, there were a couple of things that I thought maybe a little bit on us on the left. I sometimes wonder, maybe we don't do ourselves any favour. Because like after his resignation, and I remember when you could see his break when he spoke about his family, and I just thought, and I thought that yeah, you can tell he really thinks the world about his family. I always think in them situations, yeah, I'll disagree with that person's politics, but I've seen sometimes some people, especially on the left, I thought, you're being a bit nasty there. You know, at the end of the day, he is human. Yeah, I'll disagree with him, but I disagree with him a lot of things. But, you know, some of the stuff I heard, I'm thinking, sometimes us on the left, maybe we don't do ourselves any favours. Just like they were saying stuff like, you know, he's resigned, now fuck off and stuff like that. I just think, you know, not need to kick the man while he's down, you know. That must have been incredibly hard. He'll have got into that job with pride and he's fucked it up, hasn't he? And, you know, kick a man while he's down. There were certain elements, especially from the left, I didn't quite like. I just thought, he think, are we supposed to be the caring and compassionate type? And I think, are we sure, you know what I mean? But anyway, haven't heard much from Polanski since since the Makerfield Burnham fiasco started. Some reformer is on about Nige taking a break from politics. How can he do that? How can he do any less? But anyway, we do have a Friday Frolic exclusive. We do have our very own Prime Minister as he was now leaving the position as Prime Minister, and of course he didn't want he did it with good grace. Take it away, Prime Minister.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Yes, this is Democracy Manifest.
Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis!
Yes, that's Andy Burnham.
This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. Why did you do this to me? For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Yes, I would love to see Keir Starmer say, and you, sir, are you ready to receive my limp penis? Or do we do it? You, sir, are you ready to receive my limp penis?
Now, get your hands off me. Ta-ta and farewell.
Sorry, I just couldn't resist. But when I saw that, that was just so funny. You know, just reminded me that'll be what he'll have been thinking inside. That'll have been thinking what he was. Oh, cheers for that, Alistair. Yeah, my new video is just dropped in the link. I would put it on, but I'll put it on, but it means putting more pressure on my laptop and stuff like that. So I will leave it there. But anyway, if you want to leave here and watch that video, it's a cracking video about extremists getting their arses handed to them. Getting their arses. Yeah, arses handed to them. And yes, it is so funny, and he has a grin about it, you know. Yeah, really annoyed me about the resignation of Hassan and Vosh laughing about it. Firstly, they don't know shit about you. Well, yeah, that guy's Suckling Charlie Melvin died recently, has he? Oh, what a shame. Oh, so sad to hear that, so sad. Yeah, I found the reaction of his resignation quite upsetting and infuriating. But yeah. Let me be very clear. I'm going to deliver my limp penis to the nation for a change. Yes. I'm very proud that in my tenure as Prime Minister, I delivered my limp penis to the nation for change. Boris' exit was pretty smooth. The fingernails came out of the wallpaper quite easily in the end. Yes. As I say, I just think there were certain reactions. I think that's uncalled for. You know, we're supposed to be the caring, compassionate left, and yeah, you can get angry about it, about what happened in places like in Gaza and stuff like that. But I just thought you could spit OTT. You know, if they just basically don't laugh and just say, well, I don't really have much sympathy for him because I didn't like what he did, what he's been doing for Israel, and that's fair enough. I can totally go along, but some of them I just think I just thought were a bit OTT. It was very expensive wallpaper. Yeah, that I can totally agree. So yes, that was the Prime Minister inside. That was the Prime Minister inside, who was... let's see if we can... But do you want to see what his new job is? He's already updating his CV. He's already updating his CV. He's already got his CV already updated and started. And he's starting his new job on Monday. Yes. He's doing the popcorn.
Right. Should we serve some up?
Yes.
Right.
We've got a scoop in here for you.
Fantastic.
To be honest, fair play to him. You know,
Get some popcorn in that box.
could have been so easy to hide away, but you know, fair play to him.
That's pretty good. Right, who wants the first one? Here we go. Look at that. Do you think that's enough in that? Or do you think a bit more? Are you sure?
That's fine.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think?
We don't know yet.
You don't. Oh, you've got your fan. That's very sensible. Now, luckily, we've got loads more of them. What do you watch? Here we go. What's your favourite film? Ah, yeah. Who else hasn't got one? Come forward. What's your favourite film? Man, yeah, it is. That's provocative when you're being served by an Arsenal fan.
Yes, that's his new job. He's yes. To be frank, Boris could never be accused of having a limp penis. Someone, the opposite from all accounts. Yeah, you're not wrong. Hello, Phil Nelson. How are you? Everyone I see, Kemi Banner. I suffer from limp penis syndrome. Do you think I might be entitled to a pit payment for that? Yeah, you're not wrong. I totally agree. Every time I hear her speak, you know, I can feel my skin crawl and I want to scratch my teeth because I just can't stand listening to it. This is not something Mayor Johnson, Truss or Sunak would ever consider doing after his... yeah, I just thought, well, fair play to you, you know, fair play to you. You know, it could have easily just hid away and just counted down the... But, you know, fair play to him. But anyway, let's get back to a bit more fun. Did anybody see the, I think it could possibly have been on a Saturday night, where you're in the pub. Was it Saturday when England... No, it wasn't Saturday. When did England play Ghana? Was it sometime this week? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I almost fell asleep watching the bit with the limp penis. Boris is so... Fuck Johnson. Yeah, I hate Trump, Farage, but there's still a special hatred in my heart for Bojo. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I hear a rumble of thunder in the distance. Yes, I won't mind a bit of rumble in the thunder as well. Here was sweltering, but I can't remember whether it was Tuesday or Wednesday when England played, and you know everybody's in the, we could say, in the pubs getting ready to watch the England game. And as you what they're getting, and then you suddenly get disturbed by a racist piece of shit who waltzes in, only to be thrown out. Let's sit back and watch our hated slopskins get her marching orders. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Off your pop. See, the thing is, what makes me the entitlement of these people? They seem to think that they can just walk into any pub. As far as I'm aware, it is up to the discretion of the landlord to serve you or not. They don't really have to have an excuse, do they really? Right, there you go. The absolute entitlement. I was made up to hear it raining in the night here. I almost thought about getting out of bed and going out the buff to stand in the yard. But I thought the neighbours might be upset. Yes. I have to say, I would have, I thought I would have thought of doing the same. But if I'd ever considered that, my wife would divorce me because the embarrassment would be too much for her. Indy Duckmel, what the fuck's she wearing? Pink and red? Jesus Christ. Yes. So that was what you could say. You could say that's what happened to our Haiti Slopskins as she was heading off into you could say the as she was being ordered out of a drinking establishment. Hasn't Katie just assaulted 2 people on camera? Well, yeah, pretty much, hasn't she? But probably get away with it, won't they? She got off lightly. I would have thrown a pint over her. A pint of piss. Yeah. Make sure you finish your drink first, and go to the toilet, fill it up, and then whoosh. It's a public house in name only. It is absolutely the landlord's right to kick anybody out. I worked in pubs for years, hence the alcoholism and lack of career progression. Oh, Jesus Christ. I bet you'll have seen some right stories. Where is it about that apprentice program that it produces complete knobheads? You're not wrong, SG. Not wrong, SG. Let's see if I can get this to work. Because our lovely friend Alistair sent me this, so see if we can get it to work. Let's see if it get it to work. This is for you, my daughter. Has it worked? No, has it bollocks? Let's see if we can do it from. No. Right, bit of repair work, bit of running repairs. Give me a quick minute. Right. Well, that should work now. This was sent by our good friend Alistair. This is for you, my lovely daughter, because he knows how much you love your doggies. So this is for you from Alistair. Have a good giggle and enjoy. There you go. That was for you, my lovely daughter, from Alistair. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, I've got stories, but it was when cocaine became the norm. Every night in every toilet that I wanted out, pubs are full of coke and ketamine. I'm okay with that. Oh, Jesus. Zombies, yes. Look at their face, yes. Speaking of dogs, I've got another one for you later on. Who needs acid? Yeah, you're not wrong. I do have another one for you a bit later on, where I have a funny feeling this could be somebody's been filming your little Jack Russell getting up to mischief. I'm sure this is your dog, but we'll get to that later on. You know, getting up to right mischief. Yes, that was trippy. He certainly was. But anyway, let's plod on. Right, let's. Now we all know that we've had our. We've all had our. You know, our. You can always spot those people who were involved in the Farage riots, because now we have a Friday Frolic, Friday Frolic exclusive, as we will now be heading off to a little private interview with a few of Farage's fans, and let's just say this is oops, get back there. I have no idea what happened there, but all starts off with good intentions, and then they fuck up. Yes, these are Farage's fans, and now they're going to talk about how much they know about politics.
Listen, I ain't racist, all right? I've got mates.
Hello, cousin it. How are you, my friend? Oh, I see. None of you all have melted, unlike Farage. Yeah, he did melt, didn't it?
Black meats?
Fuck no.
What's your motive for being here?
Well, we're simple. We want to get the immigration down. Put it down like a fucking tree.
Net migration has gone down 50% in the last year.
Hang about what? Why is everything still shit then? Does this mean we were wrong? No, of course it doesn't. Okay, look what you've done. Okay, you've confused him. Steve, what do we do when we hear facts? We shut them down. Shut them down. Demand. Have that.
Do you agree with politicians taking bribes?
No, that's bad. I don't agree with that.
And Nigel Farage
I totally agree with him. I think politicians shouldn't take bribes either.
received a bribe of £5 million before running for MP.
See, I don't mind that. I don't mind that one bit.
Wouldn't you?
No. Look, Steve would.
There's a message you would give to the government. What would it be?
Message, alright, here we go. Listen here, Keir Starmer. Listen, we ain't stupid, right? We're Britannic lions. You just don't mess with the pride. He confused him. That's good. Okay, yeah.
I have to say that these two kids, absolutely brilliant. The hypocrisy of Farage's fanatics. That's not bad. Oh yeah, I did a video about his, his, you could say his meltdown on camera, and I got one to say I don't really care. I just want to get rid of this absolute shower of a government. And I just think, easily pleased. Then I see, is it true? Yes, that is what I heard as true as well, Amish. Is it true 40% of people charged during Farage riots and criminal offences against women? Oh, yes. So, yes, the hypocrisy of Farage fanatics has no bounds, yes. I particularly love the way they're trolling, is it the Swedish flag that they've got up there? I can't... I might be wrong, but I think they're taking a piss out of that clown who painted that roundabout wrong colour, so it looked like the Swedish flag, if I remember rightly, which is, so hilariously funny. But yes, oops. But as I say, do you want? And when it comes to and speaking of Farage fans and UKIP fans, here's one of our patriots walking down, ready to protect the country, protect our women and children. Well, hello, Cavan lad. How are you, my friend? Denmark. Yes. Cheers for that. Where did I get Sweden from? Where did I get Sweden from? I don't know. I probably got them mixed up. I probably heard Denmark and thought they said Sweden. Yeah, because they do sound a little. Looks like the Swiss Army and I flag. But anyway, fear not. UKIP and their merry band of nutters marching through Southampton. if we'll be in real safe hands. We'll be in real safe hands because we have the true patriots on the march. You know, just as long as yes, look at that true patriot there. Look at that true patriot, ready for battle. Just as long as his uniform isn't in the wash on the day. Oh dear, that's a bit of a fuck up, isn't it? That's not. Look at stare, this twat. Yes. Did he just salute then? What a fucking bell tap. Are you on a break, Kevin, lad? Ah, well, don't blame you. I probably got Sweden from that vid you were watching last night. Probably right, Kevin Kev. Does not sound the same. One throws up every one word. Don't. Yes. Yes, that was the band of UKIP nutters. Yeah, just as long as Keith's outfit isn't in the wash. Fucking hell. Let's just say, as a country, we have jumped the shark, haven't we? We have absolutely jumped the shark. I remember on a round table with Reagan Ali and with our friend Graham Price, I'm still saying, hello person impersonator, how are you, my friend? I remember saying maybe we should have a social media ban for those under the age of 100, because it seems to me we don't seem to be quite ready for it, do we? Especially these absolute melons. Look at that. Look at that silly twat. What the fuck? These crusaders think they look cool. You're not wrong, Ton. But look at that melon. Oh, I would have loved it to have been on the day when it's this weather. I bet he won't be wearing it for long, would he? He'd soon have it off. But yes, but look at yeah, that was in Southampton. Absolute fucking idiots. Do like having round tables, yes. Speaking of round tables, me and our good friend Graham has been invited on to the round table for a surprise one for next week. He did have that walk of the Knights of the Round Table, didn't he, Phil Nelson? Yeah, in true Monty Python style, lacking some coconuts of authority. Do you think he would have been Sir Brave Sir Robin? Now, I always remember that bit, that Brave Sir Robin, and that guy doing the singing, and I looked a few times, and I'm thinking, I'm sure that was the guitarist out of what they call that band now, Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. I'm sure that was him from Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. I'm the Urban Spaceman. Oh, they were so funny. From the canyons of your mind. What a song that was. That is hilarious. Going jousting with Binface. I think Binface had absolutely beat him. Yes. The night John Cleese and it's just a nick, yes. A mere flesh wound. All right, we'll call it a draw. It was the guitarist from the Bonzo. I thought it was. I thought it was him. Yeah, because I thought it looked familiar. And I'm thinking, where have I seen him? And I thought, is that the guy from Bonzo? And I'm thinking, so I watched I'm the Urban Spaceman, and I'm sat there thinking, I'm sure that's him. And I have to say, him and Singer, it must have been in Marriage Made in Heaven, because they both sound as bonkers as each other. I remember seeing a bit of a clip from, when they'd done the Urban Spaceman song, and they said, "I want to give you this money, to start this, to record your new album." And if I remember rightly, so they were working in this sort of like factory. Yeah, this is perfect for the acoustics and whatever. So I'm about, Neil Innes played keyboards, yes. And Viv Stansfield, singer from the Bonds, yes. And I remember, he said, well, the guy knocked on the door. I'm not hearing anything from him. He got slightly open door. He went, how's the recording going on? Yeah, it's going on all right. So it'll be soon finished. Another couple of weeks finished. Knocks on the door, still not heard no. And he says, has this recording finished? No. He says, what have you been doing? I said, how long? It's been ages. What have you been doing? Been building rabbit hutches. And he was in the Rutlers, yes. I don't drink, I just have a little dabble 3-4 times a year, but I can get proper decent stuff. Might feel differently if I couldn't, yes. But, but anyway. Yes. We've went a bit mad Nazi towards the end. Yeah, I know he had a bit of a alcohol problem, didn't he, if I remember rightly? Counter Kev, if I remember rightly, I did watch a bit of a bit where they did try to get him clean. Did try to get him clean, but he always went back into his hey there, Scott, yes I have coffee and a fan. The day is good. Yes, if you can hear as I say, if you can hear a fan in the background, I've got two blaring into the back of my laptop because I thought I'd give it a bit of a trial run, see how it copes with the heat before I start, about an hour before I started. And let's just say that within about 15 minutes, it looked ready to die on its arse. And ready to die on its arse, so I thought better get to I remember rightly, I did have a drinking problem, but yes, let's say this laptop was dying on its arse, so I thought it was proper doing its Norman Collier impression and slowing down so that get some fans at back of it, but it seems to have kept it going, so I'm happy with that, because I was going to say, if it starts to die on me, we'll just quit there. I can help people get clean. Not sure I can help with that one. But yes, anyway, as we head over to what's been happening over across the pond, yes, we're heading over to our American correspondent, Maggie Reed, as she explains to our Friday Frolic audience about how did our president, Cankles McTaco Tits, lost another war to algae.
Donna, question over here. What are you doing back inside the reflecting pool?
Investigating.
Oh, investigating the vandals that ruined your reflecting pool renovation, right?
Reflecting pool looks fantastic.
Not really. I mean, it's still really green, murky, and peely. It also killed a bunch of ducks.
So it's all being fixed, but it's a shame.
Well, what has your personal investigation uncovered so far?
Somebody went in with a knife and cut it.
Somebody, huh? And does that somebody have a knife right now?
They cut it up good.
Cut it up well. That's how you say it. Cut it up well.
And then they cut a 350-foot slip. in the form of lots of little slips.
Lots of little slips now, huh? Interesting.
And let me just say, we will have, in a bit, we will have other rare footage, because we might have caught the perpetrators who've done this criminal damage. So get ready, my friends.
Well, Mr. Investigator, you sure seem to have a lot of personal insight into reflecting pool vandalism.
And they destroyed the grass.
Oh no, not the grass.
Put a brand new big load of grass out there. They destroyed it.
Well, since you're on this case, do you think that you could investigate another grass vandalism incident that I know about?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the White House South Lawn after June 14th. Something happened, I think it was after a UFC event, but...
Did you see, I saw a picture of this, and you just think, wow, look at the mess that they've absolutely I think it just basically shows his just complete, total lack of respect for anything. He doesn't respect anything. It's all about him, isn't it?
Anyways, I mean, this is some top tier vandalism here. Whoever did this should probably get like 20 to life.
Real horrible stuff.
Oh, totally. You know, I think that you are reflectively close to finding out who the real vandal is here.
I understand.
I know you know.
Yes, that was our Maggie Reed explaining, and basically getting a Friday Frolic interview with the Orange One himself. Yes, the Orange One himself. After the ridiculous... Did Elmo do it? Not quite LMNOP. Joe Biden vandalised the reflecting pool, or Obama, or Soros. Names are interchangeable. Yes, it's somebody else's fault. But we may have found the culprits. We have video evidence that it certainly was vandals. And let's just say these people, they should have they should be arrested, hung, drawn and quartered, and then then slung into the deepest, darkest dungeons, and then have the key thrown away forever and ever and ever, 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 ever and ever. So these are what the perpetrators of who damaged the reflection pool. Hello, Hassan Hussein. How are you, my friend? I hope you and your family are absolutely wonderful, and I hope they're coping with this horrendous hot weather. Hope you're well. Good to see you, my friend. But yes, these are the perpetrators, and they even have the audacity to film themselves doing it, all for social media. Disgraceful.
Who would think that somebody would go into a pool and take a knife and start cutting it?
But do you have proof of that?
Yeah.
You have photos or videos?
Well, let's put it this way. When you have a 350...
Look at the damage they're making.
A 350-foot slit from one end to the other... Yeah,
the reporters have been down there today looking for that slit that you mentioned, and there's no evidence of it.
All you'd have to do is see the Parks Department. They'll show it to you. But I saw it. They cut it. They cut it very violently. The same thing with the floor. They cut it. And then they lifted it. They pulled it. And that's what it is. Who would think that somebody would go into a pool?
There you go. These none of us are coping too hot. I know what you mean. I'll say, my friend, if you're hearing a couple of fans, I've got it right behind the laptop because, as I said earlier on, I had a bit of a trial run. Yeah, exactly, Reagan Elite. Well, somebody think of the water. But I say I'd give it a bit of a trial run, see within about 10-15 minutes of having a bit of a trial run, it was all going to pot. It was doing a horrendous Norman Collier impression, and it were all stopping and starting. Felt the back end, it were like absolutely burn up. Right, get some fans at back of it. At least try and keep it as cool as possible. Hello, Tories don't get tasered. How are you, my friend? Hello, Gully Gilliber. Love from the city. How are you, my friend? Absolute fucking nonsense. The man lives in a total fantasy world. Yes. Good to see you, my friend. Gullible. If I've got that right. If I haven't, I do apologise. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're coping well with it. Give him the chair. Don will flick the switch personally. Yes. And he'll do it on Fox News as well. Who would think maybe a dementia-ridden pathological liar just saying, yeah, well, he is a pathological. But I've heard some people say that he actually genuinely believes everything he says, and it won't surprise me because he just can't help but lie, can he? Good evening, Tories. Don't get tasered, my friend. Good to see you. But as I say, you know, it's just when I was listening, when I heard him say all that stuff, he sat there thinking, no, surely nobody in the right mind is going to believe that, and they probably won't. But you get the feeling that that's only these bases going to believe that nonsense because they'll believe anything. I still find it surprising that I don't know how low his approval rating is, but he's still got approval rating. You just think, unbelievable. Yes, I don't think he's an honest man, but he genuinely believes some of the insane shit he says. I think he does as well. I think he does. I think he hears it on Fox News and he does genuinely believe it. Phil Nichols, special ops liberals, night vision goggles, wetsuit and Bowie knives. Very professional, so good evidence could be obtained from these Mission Impossible agitators. Exactly. They should be locked away and have the key thrown away and never see the light of day again. Disgraceful behaviour. They'll pretend to believe it rather than admit that they were fooled by the orange shit. And yeah, you're not wrong. But anyway, I did notice early in the chat, our lovely Indie Duck. Hello, Andy Williamson. How are you? Well, he's a king of the world, according to him. Yeah, you're not wrong, gullible. Yes, yes. Well, as I said before, if you can hear a fan, I've got a couple behind my laptop to keep me and the laptop cool. So if you can hear her blowing, then that's what's her blowing. But anyway, our lovely Indie Duck Mel did notice when they had the little mess up earlier on. We do have a couple of ducks. Whenever I see any duck videos now, I always think of our lovely Indie Duck Mel, and I think, why don't I save this and bookmark it so that our lovely Indie Duck Mel can enjoy the marvel of ducks. So let's just finish. This is a bit of random act of kindness, because I think we all need it in the world, don't we? Where we have a rather distressed mother having to basically rescue her babies, but a hero without a cape comes at hand and saves a day. So enjoy, Indie Duck Mel. You will love this. Oh, and that's sweet. Oh, isn't that lovely? Can I just say, when the mother... Oh, what the fuck? So good. Let's get back to... There were a certain bit... No, that wasn't it. We'll get back to it. There was a certain bit. That's why I thought, did she have a bit of weakness here? She seemed to. There you are. Clearly, she'd spotted a bargain. She spotted a bargain there. So, ooh, that looks, yes. Ooh, yes. Clearly, she's in the pound shop. And just slightly forgot about the Marxist shape shifting commandos. You're not wrong, Counter Kev. Yes, clearly the mother clearly lost track of where she was and realised, ooh, a bargain. Ooh. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? Oh. Yes. Yes. Not all heroes wear capes. That duck needs a Scottish. Yes. You can count on a duck. You certainly can. And yes, and that was really nice. Yes, it certainly was. It certainly was. Left juice. Yeah, so hope anyone else feeling bad now about Chinese takeaway meal choices from their past? Maybe just me. Oh dear. If I'm honest, I've never really been much of somebody who ate much Chinese food. I'm more of a curry man myself, you know. Loved a good chicken jalfrezi or a nice keema with peas in. The Goodies did a song called "A Man's Best Friend is His Duck." Yes, and I remember years ago, you know, in the early days of YouTube, you know, and I remember showing my kids, you know, some clips of the Goodies, you know. Tim Brooke Taylor, you know, I've got that white cat on a lead and they speed up the camera and it's run around with this big ball of white fur on the end of a leash. Just looks so funny. They really are one of the best creatures. All-terrain birds. They walk, swim and fly. Nature's... Yes. Well, as I say, that one's for you, my dear friend Indy Duckmel. Hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, speaking of slurping on calypsos, I saw this little bit of a news headline, and let's just say that this is an interesting way of doing confession. This is an interesting way of getting rid of every man's evil. This is let's just say quite interesting. Yes, female pastor practiced oral sex on men to suck out the demons. Yes, obviously that must have been the female pastor. Now, I don't know where she's from, but let's just say that it's an interesting way of getting rid of every man's evil, I suppose. But that's not... it's not something I ever thought I would ever see. But clearly, a certain Armando Cuevas. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that again. My Yorkshire tongue will not get through that. Guess I'm going to church now. I have some demons that I need to release. Yes, well, a quite eagle-eyed Armando here. He clearly wanted to, you know, do a little bit more investigative journalism into this interesting story, you could say. And he posted, it seems a bit disrespectful that the article doesn't mention the location of the church. So clearly he wanted to head off to that church to do a bit more investigative journalism. How disrespectful. Cuevas, I reckon. Yeah, you're probably right. But I have exercised the demons, Ace Ventura. Yes. Oh. Too hot for me to have curry, particularly my favourite Madras and Vindaloo. I don't think I've ever had a Vindaloo. I'm not really much of a into me hot curries, but let's just say that I do enjoy a nice. I don't mind a nice Madras, but yes. So I don't know where this church is, but it does kind of remind me of the church down the bottom of my street. Used to be called the Immaculate Conception, but nowadays it's shut down. Or is it? Maybe I need to head off down there to make sure. Oh dear, the jokes there. You wanted to head off to the church? Yes, maybe I need to go down there just to make sure that it is properly closed. Who wants to find the church all righty then? Yes, I only love a Vindaloo when I'm feeling brave. Yeah, I know what you mean. So yes, that's when I saw that news headline, I thought, well, better share that one with you, because as we head off into the home straight, as we're near to the end, I have to say I wasn't right sure whether we'd make it, you know, due to the hot weather, and I thought, would the fans be able to make it for a couple of hours? And we haven't done bad, have we? But actually, I thought if it had, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, zip. Vindaloo is a weird one. British people don't know how to make it, and British restaurants just take their piss and make it stupidly hot for hubris sake. You're probably right. I remember once, it could have been on Mystery Hour, when somebody said that, why is it that the curries that you get from the curry shop taste totally different to the ones you make at home? And I was sat there thinking, yeah, I've noticed that. They're usually fuller of flavour. Fuller of flavour and all that. And somebody said, well, they basically make the the spices and all that and mix them together a week before they cook it. And I thought, that probably makes sense. So yeah. Yes. Done well again. Keep it up, as the priest said to the confessor. Back to limp penises again. Oops. Yep. But I think more oil goes into restaurant curries. Could possibly be right. You're probably right there, my friend. But like I said, they'd make the spices about a week before, and that it makes sense really. It's like if I've had a go at making a chicken madras, I think it was, and I was like, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, but not exactly as full of flavour as the one I get from curry shop. I love making my own madras. I get the spice mix from an online seller, and it's excellent. Nice one. Hello, Global Citizen Hall. Hello, my friend. Hope you're well. Oh, no worries, my friend. Hope you're well. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. But anyway, here comes for joke of the day. Joke of the day. Yes, anybody recognise this guy? Yes, he always does good jokes. Seems like an all-round fantastic good egg. And clearly he has a bit of trouble understanding us Yorkshire folk.
We have people from the north in the audience, but just the one bloke, fair enough. Quite expensive for them to get in here. Where you from,
Not
that
wrong.
little fella? Sorry, mate, can't understand a word you're saying. They come down here, don't they? Hey, they won't learn the language.
Yes.
How are they going to integrate? You're very welcome, fella. We've got a lot of northern people living down in Newham now, and they've got their own shops now. Big discount gravy warehouses they've got. Some of the supermarkets, you might have noticed, they've installed slow lanes for northerners so they can take their fucking time.
Yes, we've all been there, seen them all. Blocking the aisles in supermarket. Oh yes, I said to our auntie, we said to your Rita, said, oh, we said you need to watch out for him. He's bad news. He's got them problems downstairs. Hysterical rectums.
Talking about their family to the shop assistant. I've actually got a northern family living next door to me. I'm sorry, it's the smell of their cooking.
Yes. All they can smell is gravy. We have had 40 watching this live. All that. I'm well pleased with that. You know, the joke of the day. My doctor told me I need to watch my drinking, so I bought a mirror. Boom. These are the jokes, folks. Yeah, he's brilliant. He does sound like the sort of guy you'd want side of you in the trenches, don't you? I was so impressed by some of my White Scouts work colleagues, friends, when I first got to this country. They knew their spices, roasted them, ground them, and everything. Went to more trouble than I did. Blimey. But yeah, it reminds me of my old dad. Looks like a total racist, but actually it has mixed race daughters and hangs out with black guys in the pub. Yeah, yes. So it sounded like an absolute cracking bloke as well. Also, like father, like son as well, by the sounds of it, my friend Graham. Like father, like son. My doctor told me to stop masturbating. I was upsetting everyone else in the waiting. That is a proper, I've forgotten his name now. That Scottish comedian his name's just gone from me. My dad just looked like a total race. Yes, exactly. Hugs for Graham and his dad. He sounded like an absolute cracking bloke. But have we heard the rumours that our orange man has had to have his other check-in? Well, we head to his physician. You know what I mean. My teeth are going to mush. As she will now explain what's actually happening. Take it away, Maggie.
Hey, Donald Buddy, it's time for your weekly check-in. How you doing?
Terrible.
Double terrible? Why's that?
There's a lot of problems.
A lot of problems like?
There must be something wrong with Trump.
Are you forgetting things again?
It's getting worse.
Okay, let's see what's going on. Why don't we take another dementia test?
A cognitive test.
Okay, we can call it a cognitive test if that makes you feel better.
Hey,
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you some simple questions like, what is your name?
no clue.
You don't know your name?
It's just such a ridiculous question.
Okay, moving on. What animal says woof?
Tiger,
What do we wear on our feet?
bags,
If it's 8 o'clock, what time will it be in 1 hour?
3 o'clock.
Can you name a fruit?
That's it. That's the easy one.
Okay, name a fruit.
And
Okay, moving on. What's 1 plus 1?
can you help me?
I can't help you, buddy. You gotta do this all on your own. 1 plus 1.
Who knows?
Okay, next question. Birds fly in the...
Water.
Donald, what has 4 wheels and drives on the road?
It's a rowboat or something.
Okay, I'm gonna say some words. Repeat after me. Person, man, woman, camera, TV. Person, man, woman, camera, TV.
See this pen right here? This pen is an interesting example. It's the same thing.
Try and focus, buddy. What is this called?
Nobody knows. Nobody has any idea what it is.
It's called a th.
It's a see-through. You know what see-through means?
Okay, next. What year is it? Okay, what comes next? Monday, Tuesday?
Potatoes.
Can you count backwards from 10?
It's not possible.
Okay, moving on. Where are we right now?
I don't know.
It's a mental institution. Okay, what do you do first? Wake up or go to sleep? Donald, I wasn't telling you to go to sleep. Wake up. Feeling sleepy? Was that too many questions?
Too much, way too much.
We're all done with the test.
Those were complicated.
They were, huh?
Very, very tough.
Okay, bad news, Donald. You scored a 0.
It's 0.
Yeah, you failed your cognitive test.
Trump was right about everything.
You didn't get a single question right.
I don't care.
You know what comes next, right?
What is it called? The 25th Amendment?
Yeah, the 25th Amendment.
Well, we don't want...
You are completely unfit to be president.
This is very sad.
Well, only for you.
What's happening?
Aw, did you forget already? It's okay, we're all done for today, buddy. Just go back to sleep.
Yes, thank you. That was our wonderful Maggie Reid. But I would say our orange one stick there, don't you think? Yeah, not a problem to see you. And good night, Gully Gullible. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. And thanks for stopping by. Crypto Hog Waffly. You're not wrong. But yeah, cheers for stopping by, my friend. But anyway, let's do you remember when that certain clown at that is it UFC fight, whatever, where that complete cretin decided that he was going to say Michelle Obama is a man? Well, he's in trouble now. He's going to get it because he now has a challenger. Yes, he's now has somebody's going to challenge him. He's got a challenger, and it's up for the belt. This man is going to absolutely tear him to bits. He's going to tear him to pieces for the UFICE Heavyweight Championship. Take it away, Robbie Road Steamer.
Michelle Obama is a man!
I'm not your fucking friend.
Michelle Obama's a man, baby! You know who she's stronger than, though? Jolly Good Ginger. Oh, wow. You see this? This is the WF Ice Heavyweight Championship belt. It's around my waist, not yours, because you're a beta cuck activist. So what are you gonna do, Jolly Goo Ginger, when I put my finisher, the Epstein plane, on you? I challenge you and the Team Algae Frog to a 3-way Texas death match for this title at WrestleMania at the Black Cat, July 2nd for 7 days in D.C. Get your tickets now. Don't.
I say, get that on pay-per-view. That's what yes, Robbie Road Steamer, yes, he's absolutely brilliant. Yes, I thought you would appreciate that, my friend Billy Kershaw. Oh, hell yeah. soon as I saw it, I thought, now that will do for our Billy Kerr show. I know he's a right Robbie Road Steamer fan, and he's brilliant. And I still remember the time when he gate crashed. Would it? I've forgotten the fat one, Steve, whatever you call him. And even better when he trolled Hulk Hogan. That was funny. They fight over a belt when they go to fight over next match. Matching shoes and handbags. Yeah, exactly. Totally agree. So yes, I'll keep a close eye on that to see if he agrees to the challenge. Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. Yes. But as we are heading not far off into the home straight, still got a couple of more belters for you to watch. As no doubt you'll be getting ready to. Robbie needs to do a wrestling tune. He certainly does, without a doubt. We will try and keep you entertained as we get close to. I'm sure that Ed Thompson will be doing a live stream, so you'll be royally entertained by Ed Thompson, and I'm sure later on there'll be Max's channel. He'll be doing a live stream probably, as well as Graham on Politics Social, or is it Hughes of the World now? So we're not far off from the end, but still one or two to go. And we have, pardon me, we have this guy. Yes, he's back to tell us about yes, well, he's going to tell us how are the Irish coping with this heat wave.
Oh, the heat is awful. They're saying it's one of the worst heat waves in European history. Yeah. No, you couldn't eat a dinner now in this heat. You wouldn't have the appetite for a dinner. Oh, fucking hell, no, you'd have to have something light. You'd want something very light, and you wouldn't even be hungry for that, really. I just got a few very light bits for the fridge this evening, so bit of lettuce, a bit of quinoa, I got slices of ham, slices of beef, slices of chicken, slices of turkey. 2 cooked chickens, but I let them cool down a bit so they're only warm. I got coleslaw, I got egg mayonnaise, I got full eggs with mayonnaise on them. I got mayonnaise. A few light bits, yeah, that's all you'd be able to manage. The heat is cuntish. You couldn't be sitting down having a big ham or a load of potatoes. Well, I did get potato salad, obviously, but that's a salad. And I think that was it. That was all I could find in the shop that was covered in mayonnaise. Oh, yeah, that'd be lovely now, nice and light. And then later in the evening, I might throw on a couple of goujons and a few pizzas, but we'll be all right. We'll eat them outside. I hope you're staying safe in the heat. Follow me, I'm delicious.
Yes, I hope you are staying safe in the heat. And cheers for that, Alistair. Yeah, Ed Thompson's live at 7:30, and the link's in the description box if you want to head off over there after we've finished here. And as far as I know, Andy Duckmill, I'm sure he's doing a live stream as well. I've not heard anything different, so. Bacon, cabbage, and spuds. Yes. Yes, bacon, cabbage, and spuds. But anyway, wee snacks, nibbles, and dips. Yes. Yes, Max is live at 8:30. So cheers for that, Alistair. And just to let you know that his link's in the chat for you there, Alistair. Indy Duckmel. But let's just speaking of food, imagine you've just got the cake, an absolute delectable cake. You have an absolute beautiful, delectable cake, and bugger. There. Thank you. Twat. Got a delectable cake. And you don't want anybody to eat it. But let's just say you are quite hungry. And you want that cake, but as you can see, there's already a camera there. There's already a camera there. What do you do? Well, this is what you do. Yes. There's the camera. That cake will keep him nice and cool. What do you do? This is what you do. Yes, you persuade the cat to get it for you. As you can see, the cat's doing... There you go. There's a guilty party. Anyway, tonight, but not say. Well, we'll keep an eye out for Super Tansky. Anyway, have a pleasant weekend, Phil Nelson, and thanks for stopping by. Saw a new story in the news this week warning against putting a frozen potato up your bum to keep cool during the heat wave. I didn't realise that's a thing. Strangely enough, neither did I. It's not the sort of thing I knew it was a cat all along. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The cat's to blame. And as we head off into the final straight, and let's just say this one is for our good friend Graham, because I have conclusive proof that your little doggy has been making a nuisance of himself in this hot weather. Yes, is this your dog? You know, making a nuisance and not doing as he's told while out in the hot weather. Is this your dog, Graham? Yes. Is this your dog?
Hello.
Yeah, get out of that pond. That's your dog, isn't it, Graham? Yes. No. That's your dog, Graham. Not doing as he's told. Yes. Get out of that pond. And no pissing in it either. And no floaters. Yes. Yes. Oh, disgraceful. Not having a bat of it. Yes. Not doing as he's told at all, is he? Yes. So is that your dog, Graham? Was that your dog this last couple of days? Saw the pond and the fountain of that. I'm going to have a bit of that, he thought. I don't blame that dog at all. No, neither do I, my friend. Neither do I. So, sorry about that. I fell asleep, not being critic. I'm back in the room. It's not a problem, LMNOP. Don't worry about it. Yes, she did used to love a swim when she could see. Jack Russells are the best dogs ever. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, we used to have a Jack Russell as well. Vicious little swine she was, but very affectionate on a day. I feel that dog today. I know what you mean, SG. I do know what you mean. Oh, Jesus Christ, it has been absolutely sweltering. Well, I have to say, I didn't think, I was unsure whether we would actually make it to this time, especially in this weather, especially when my laptop was heating up. But that one is about 10 years younger than mine, and he is ridiculously old and tired these days. I know what you mean. We had a part of Dale who who was 15, and you know, so I can relate. But like you say, your dog still goes out for good walks. So yeah, plenty of life in the dog. But anyway, all I will say is thanks for stopping by. 40 viewers today. Well happy with that. Well pleased. So all I will say is thanks for stopping by, and thanks for making this rather unbearable, humid, hot weather a little bit more bearable. So have a good weekend. Don't forget 7:30, Ed Thompson. Around 8:30, there's Max. And as far as I know, what they call him, Hughes of the World. I think they might be doing one. They might be doing one at 9:30, and possibly Super Tansky could be doing one. So keep an eye out for that. So I shall bid you farewell. Have a lovely weekend, and if you cannot be good, be good at it. So take care, my friends.